The stage was set tonight for the 10th-ranked Arizona Wildcats to prove the odds makers wrong and show the rest of college football their rise in the rankings was no fluke. But the USC Trojans had extra motivation tonight, hoping to bounce back after a heartbreaking last-second Hail Mary loss to Arizona State. The Trojans ran ahead to a 21-6 lead, but then in the third quarter, the Cats scored to bring it within 8, but USC drove right back down the field to make it 28-13, and that's where we stand right now in the fourth quarter. Arizona's first half woes continued as they could only muster 6 points during 4 trips to the red zone. Already without running back Nick Wilson and his injured ankle, the Cats' Terrace Jones-Grigsby left the game in the second after taking a blow to the head. He also fumbled on that play. USC's Javorius Allen has more than 160 yards on the ground and 3 scores. It'll take a comeback like in the California game a few weeks ago to keep the Cats undefeated. The Quack Attack trying to get back on track against UCLA at the Rose Bowl after Oregon goes up 15-3 in the second. Check out this confrontation on the UCLA sideline. That's defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich on the right, all worked up, and Coach Jim Mora on the left doing his best to calm him down. 4 total touchdowns from Marcus Mariota probably didn't help.
Touchdown, Oregon, Pharaoh Brown.
The Ducks win 42-30 and keep their playoff hopes alive. Number 5 Baylor trailed number 9 TCU by 21 in the fourth quarter, but with 4:42 left. Bryce Petty throws his 6th touchdown of the game, connecting with Corey Coleman from 25 yards out. Just like that, the game is all tied up at 58. Baylor with the chance to win at the end of regulation. The 28-yard kick is up, and it is good. Baylor scores the final 24 points and route to a 61-58 victory. Mississippi State's Dak Prescott continued to make his case in the Heisman race. Number 2 Auburn on the road at number 3, no score until Prescott throws this precise pass to Darunya Wilson. He runs through the Auburn defenders for the 34-yard touchdown. Prescott also rushed for 121 yards and 2 scores. Mississippi State is 6-0, winners of 3 straight games against top 10 SEC teams. Less than 24 hours till kickoff against Washington. Arizona Cardinals coach Bruce Arians still hasn't selected his starting quarterback. Both Carson Palmer and Drew Stanton are listed as questionable. Palmer is still nursing a nerve injury in his throwing shoulder and hasn't played since the season opener. Stanton passed the league concussion protocol on Friday, but was still limited in practice this week. Now, if neither of the vets get the starting nod, Arians will call on rookie Logan Thomas when Arizona kicks off at 1:30 at home, hosting Washington. Thomas only completed 1 pass last week in relief of Stanton during the loss at Denver. Staying in the Phoenix metro area, the newly named Arizona Coyotes picked up their first win of the year, defeating against the defending Stanley Cup champs, the LA Kings. Oliver Ekman-Larsson netted the game-winning goal in overtime. The Coyotes win 3-2, and the Kings are still searching for their first win of the season. The Kansas City Royals needed an extra inning to grab a 1-0 lead in the American League Championship Series. Game 2 in Baltimore tonight was headed for extras, tied at 4 until some timely hitting in the top of the 9th.
Line, fair ball into right field. Gore is going to score easily. Escobar.
After that RBI double, the Royals tack on another run. They beat the Baltimore O's 6-4. The series moves to KC on Monday for Game 3. Game 1 of the NLCS, Adam Wainwright on the bump for St. Louis against San Francisco's Madison Bumgarner, top second, bases full of Giants. Travis Ishikawa hits the RBI bloop single past the third baseman. The Giants would score another run to go up 2-0. Bottom 4 Ishikawa did it with his bat, and now he does it with his glove, laying out there for the nice diving catch in left. The Giants win 3-0, and Game 2 is tomorrow. NASCAR's chase for the Sprint Cup continued at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Kevin Harvick clinched a spot in the third round of the championship with his win tonight. Harvick prevailed in a 2-lap sprint to the finish after the caution with 7 laps to go. Next up is the elimination race at Talladega a week from tomorrow. And I've just been passed a score update from Kyler Diggs here. Apparently Arizona scored again, so that would make it 28-20 right now with about 10 minutes left, 28-19. They still have to kick the extra point, but we're looking at another close finish like the Cal game. And really, they've been the cardiac cats all year long, so do we expect any different tonight? So we'll see what happens.
With a full stadium, yes. All right.